But she can't take Ariel into the water with her, so she's like, maybe I'll adopt Stevie and she'll be my mermaid baby. So look, we got our mermaid baby. The good morning face from the puppy. Are you worn out this morning too? We're so sleepy today. We already had some coffee today, but hubby brewed the barbacoa. It smells so good. I'm gonna try just do a little bit. That's like half a cup. Sabrina had tornadoes last night. It's a nice morning. You slept half of it away. All the neighbors have gone up and done their yard work.
That's okay.
Vibin'. Papi, you want some coffee? You want coffee? Yes he does. It smells delicious. So I don't want to leave them in here for very long. I'm going to watch it, but I just kind of want it to soak, and maybe I can scrub the paint off easier than sitting there and doing it the way that I normally do with a cotton or a rag full of acetone. Just scrub it off. I don't know. So I've tried this before, but last time I tried it, I was putting it in hot coffee and I couldn't get it to mix and dissolve. That protein powder just stayed kind of lumpy in the coffee and it was not good. I just ordered last night on Amazon a protein vanilla latte mix, so I'm very excited to try that. But it only had 18 grams of protein in it. It said high protein, but it's like the one I have currently is 30 grams of protein. So high protein with 18 for the latte, yeah, there's better. But I thought it would be a great like breakfast because I think I've decided that I'm going to replace 2 meals a day with protein. I just hope my gut can handle it. But for some reason, my sister-in-law and I are kind of on the same wavelength. She's been trying to do research on how to lose weight, and she's on a progesterone as well, and I guess progesterone mixed with like cortisol and like those stress hormones just doesn't do well, and then you cling on to your weight. So I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense. So where I have no hope of losing weight because I'm so freaking stressed, I gotta do something because I can't afford to get bigger. Today is going to be a pool day. It's gonna hit over 80 degrees today, and I'm planning to play with Stevie in the pool. Hoping to get Serenity's paint stripped because what I was thinking was to practice. I don't know why I used air quotes because yeah, I'm going to practice painting Serenity the way that I want to paint the first portrait baby. That way I can figure out, because I don't know, for some reason the colors on her are so unique. There's some really interesting tones going on my youngest's newborn pictures. I'm really nervous, so I'm going to use Serenity to practice, and that way little Sienna can have her Serenity back. She's been so grateful to have Sarah, but she keeps saying how she only has 1 doll now when she should have 3 because Amelia's supposed to be getting hair and Serenity's literally in pieces. I'm trying to pull myself out of my funk. The verdict? It's pretty dang good. Much better than mixing it with my orange juice last night. That was not good for some reason. This is really good. I mean, it's coming off pretty good. But then I noticed there's a chunk in her hand that's come off. So, Bear is sitting on a couple of my hat boxes, and I know There's a swimsuit that I had from one of my girlies growing up. I'm gonna pull it out and see if I can get it to fit on Stevie. Be super cute. I don't know, this looks pretty big. We'll see if I can get it on Stevie or not. So let's pretend I've got it like cinched in the back. I've just got it tucked on her, but this is what it looks like. The tag did say it was a 12-month, so yeah, pretty big considering she's technically a preemie size, but I'm debating about getting a little bow, and I need to go get a towel for her. And she does have some James Morphe palette. It's not really an eyeshadow, it's more of a pigment. And so I'm curious if this will come off in the pool or not, because whenever I use that palette, it tends to stain. And so where this has been on her for several months, I'm hoping it has stained the silicone, but we will find out. Man, I wish she had armatures so I could pose her. But yeah, this hand looks very realistic with that pigment on, and I'm hoping it stays on, but if not, that's okay. Okay, she's all ready for the pool. It's starting to warm up outside, and then I will get ready to go out there. I definitely don't want to get cold, so I want to make sure it's nice and toasty outside before I go outside. Oh, it smells like a swimming pool. We added chlorine to it. Ew, I hate that smell. But the crab is still showing that the pool water is 68. And it's like 75 out here right now. So I'm waiting for it to get a little bit warmer because it will get over 80 today, but definitely not as cold as it was, so. So I really think this tree is confused. This is our apricot tree, and if you can see, the tips of these leaves are turning orange. Like with the crazy spring that we have had, I think it thinks it's autumn. So with it getting over 80 today, that's gonna be nuts. But we still have like below 70 days coming. But there are apricots starting to grow on here, so I don't know what this tree is gonna do. It's crazy. It's not as warm as it's gonna get, but I've had some lunch, and so I'm like, what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? I wonder if I could set her on that little seat thing there. Oh God, oh no, oh no. Is she gonna stay? It keeps sinking. Don't let me drop your phone. I think she's gonna stay.
She's farting. Yep.
I'm worried I'm gonna freeze because spraying on sunscreen, I was like freezing, and then there's that breeze still.
Just a little bit.
Oh, all the seats are way too far away.
I have an hour and 80 minutes on my arm. Come on.
Ew, there's like cotton at the bottom of the pool. Ooh, God damn it. That's a little brisk. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer before I got in after sunscreen. I swear it's just coming off of me. All right, I got in. Ooh, that's chilly. Seriously, that's probably all I can do.
It usually takes me a few minutes to get in.
Yeah. I don't think I can fully get in holding her right now because it's still pretty chilly, but hey, maybe I could set her on one of those paddle boards. Okay, we're officially in because my fat ass was getting too squished on that ladder step. Definitely wasn't a seat made for my fat ribbon butt. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and put her on those paddle boards, but now that I'm in, I'm definitely gonna be able to acclimate to this, and it's only gonna get warmer as the day goes on. So this is great. I just wish my phone was waterproof because I totally wanted to get, what?
Put it in a Ziploc bag.
No. I have a waterproof bag over there. I just don't know if it'll fit my phone. I just totally wanted to get like footage of Stevie, quote unquote, swimming, because I know as a silicone, she's probably gonna sink. Okay, I'm next to these paddle boards.
Yeah, Mom, look at all that in the water. It's creaming.
Ah, don't tip. There we go. Got her swimming, relaxing. Because yeah, if I just put her in, I know she's gonna start sinking. So I've got my phone on this paddle, the other paddle board. What is these called? I called them a backboard. I don't have anything on the back of my phone to prop my phone up. But that would be a totally good way to let, as long as nobody kicked my paddle board in.
Hey, just watch. Mom, I rubbed off the rust. That probably means
She's having fun though. And it's starting to feel really good in here. Okay, she wants to show that if I just let her go, baby sink.
we just need to teach her to swim like all the other babies that are getting taught.
Yeah, they teach them real young and then they know how to swim, but yeah, she just, there we go, now you know. I'm not sitting in this thing because I couldn't get in without getting my hand wet, but we're just resting back on it. She's so happy. The sun feels so good. The water feels so good. Zoe is back there trying to get in. She's already been in, even when it was colder. So what's your deal? This is like water that you can actually acclimate to.
What does that mean?
It means it's shocking at first, but then you get used to it. I feel like I'm slipping. I'm gonna just slip under the water. Our mermaid alter, Kaylani, actually was thinking about Stevie. Before we even knew we were gonna get a pool, she was like, because Ariel is kind of hers, but she can't take Ariel into the water with her. So she's like, maybe I'll adopt Stevie and she'll be my mermaid baby. So look, we got our mermaid baby.
What's going on, you guys?
She stole Stevie from me.
Why
That doesn't mean you didn't steal Stevie. I was close enough to the edge to grab my phone, and then the thing pushed us away because that's where the water's coming back.
Okay, you ready?
And then,
Not.
just see if that bag fits your phone.
I'll worry about it some other time.
What happened to the other board?
We have both of them. So you see we have both of them?
No. I just see that. Give me
You
one.
have one and I have one.
Give me one. Because actually no, I think.
We have both of them. Are you still recording?
Yes.
God, I'm so scared. I ruined my last phone by dropping it in the water. Ah, you stole my baby.
She's not nursing, by the way.
Oh, good. She likes her bottles anyway.
My what? Oh.
She likes bottles.
I thought you said balls.
She's not like balls. She's a bottle-fed baby. Good Lord, get your dirty mind right.
I heard balls. Okay?
Clearly.
I did hear balls. This is what I'm doing. I'm mad.
Oh no, little baby bird.
How are you guys doing?
That's gonna be so blurry. It's all. I don't trust that you actually put it on right.
I did.
I'm scared.
You can check it out. You can tighten it if you want.
potty break. I just kind of like was cleaning up the pool with the net and getting all the bugs and stuff. So now I have to pee really bad. So I'm just chilling for a minute.
Cheeseburger.
Hydrating, getting a tiny snack. Little Stevie is now resting. And then I'll probably play in the pool a little bit longer, and it's just gonna be a nice chill day. Look, Xylo is sunbathing with us. I was totally sunbathing in the pool, and then I was hanging on to the sides with my hands and they went numb, so.
Yeah, I sprayed her armpits.
Yeah, she had to spray my armpits for me.
And her ears.
And my ears. So, now we're just out here. And Esper just shook, so it's like snowing.
In the middle of summer?
Yeah. So I'm just getting Stevie dressed. I had given her a bath. And it looks like that pigment stayed on her pretty well. So that is really exciting. Finally got most of the paint off of her that it's good enough that I can start painting her again. I tried to fix her hand this morning, but you can see on her middle finger and then the palm of her hand there was some vinyl missing, and I tried to melt it and blend it so it didn't look obvious. I think I made it worse, but damage there, and then also damage right there on her toe. This little cutie has been through so much. So windy. So shout out to Bestie. I was gonna come in here and just take a nap because I'm done with it. I'm so mentally done with this day. And then she started asking me a ton of questions about how to get started painting because she's gonna do some dolls. And I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sit and take her paint off. It's the last thing that I do. And before I knew it, it was done. So I left all the paint in the scalp, which she was very lightly painted. And then as I paint, I'll just try and blend it into the hairline a little bit. And that's pretty much what you're gonna have to do when you're repainting a doll that's got rooted hair. If the hair wasn't rooted so nicely to begin with, and it didn't take me so long to do it when I did do it, I would just try to rip it all out. I've never ripped out hair and redone hair. So we're gonna just keep that. And I'll probably have to touch it up around the edges. I'm gonna make sure she gets nice and dry, and then I'll start painting her. And I'm excited. And then I really want to find her some new clothes. Like, I wish I could get her some little sleepers that just look like real baby clothes. I'm upset that I have to buy her doll clothes, but anywhere that I've looked of people that like custom make tiny doll clothes that look real, it's like $30 for one set. I don't even like to spend that much money on clothes for me, so. Fresh hair too. Got a whole wash here. So her hair is super funny right now though. That wind feels incredibly good. We've got all the windows open, so a nice cross breeze is happening. It's such a vibe. Also, with the rest of the coffee from this morning, even more of a vibe, of course. I love these moments. They totally give me like hope and inspiration and just makes me feel so much better. James Morphe palette. It's not really an eyeshadow, it's more of a pigment. And so I'm curious if this will come off in the pool or not, because whenever I use that palette, it tends to stain. And so where this has been on her for several months, I'm hoping it has stained the silicone.